This is Chad Austin, and he's the director of this great thing that I just saw. I only saw a snippet of it, but Robin and Me, and I just saw a snippet of it, and I loved it. That was incredible. He's David's getting interviewed in the back with us, but it's great to talk to you. We had a fun conversation before. We knowing a lot of the same people.
So many same people, small world.
Yeah, but talking about theater and the stuff that you're doing. So I don't know what to talk about first, about the theater group that you put together, because it's really, I love it. I told you, very innovational.
Thank you.
It's right on spot. It's everybody's going to be following you.
Thank you.
All great ideas, Schopenhauer said, all great ideas go through three processes. First, they're ridiculed, second, they're violently opposed, and then third, they're just taken as self-evident. This is one of the guys that experiences that all the time.
I do, and I'm so grateful that you pointed that out today, because sometimes I feel like I'm alone on that boat.
That's some of the things I talked about before. Oh no, they ridiculed, but you've made stuff happen. You got ridiculed, violently opposed, but the thing that you hate is all of a sudden when they get it, they think that they thought of it
It's
first.
their idea. The best idea in the world is someone else's idea usually, but my ego is in check usually, so I'm okay as long as the work is getting done and we're able to have great ideas and produce amazing things and inspire people. Then you can have the credit. Anyone can have the credit, at the end of the day.
Someone said you can get anything achieved if you want. You just have to know who to give the credit to.
Exactly. That's a great way. I'm going to keep that. That is exactly
you just have
the way
to know
of
who to give the credit
it.
to. You get anything done that you want. But you're getting a great thing done here. So again, I don't know what to talk about first. First, the performance was so great, and then Robin and Me. I kind of want to talk about that. But first, let's just go back to the production company, the
Abingdon Theatre Company.
Abingdon Theatre Company. This is a very, very cool up and coming theater company doing all the right moves. You got the virtual shows.
Festival of Short Plays. We've got a virtual component, which is short films. So we've produced our third short film this year. We have
wait a second. When you say your short film, you're taking a film script and doing what with it?
Completely shooting the film, pre-production of the film, editing the film, submitting the films into festivals, premiering the films, every portion of the film world.
The film industry that we know and love.
And really it's very exciting and a little bit one of those outside the box ideas, because not other theater companies are actually able to use their resources to use this other medium. So, I think it's a great idea because we're just able, our reach now, we can reach 99 people per night with Robin and Me, but with a film, you can reach millions of people if you have distribution. And even the festivals, we have a film that was in Lebanon, it was in Paris, it was in Italy, so it's just a great way to support artists and get their work out.
So, innovation, taking use of technology to get your message out, to get your art out. These guys are doing a great job of it. So let's go back to this.
Yes, sir.
So
it is the hot ticket of the moment right now, so I'm happy to talk about it.
So he's incredible. He's
amazing.
So good. He said, and I asked him, I said, just Robin Williams, but who else? But he's doing Jim Carrey.
Jack Nicholson.
He did a good Jack Nicholson, too.
Oh, it's Jack Nicholson.
I worked with
great.
Jack on Hoffa, and he was so cool. I loved him. Jack Nicholson and Hoffa. He was out of control good, but he was so good.
His Jim Carrey is upsettingly good because it is so I think the vocal of Jim Carrey is so difficult. And every time Dave does it, I also want to be make sure his instrument is okay. But he plays his mom, he plays his dad, he plays an assortment of New York characters, from casting directors to casting agents. Just a little bit for everybody, honestly. And he does it all himself. That's the beauty of this play, that all the sound comes from Dave. He does a lot of his own sound effects. And I wanted to keep it that way so that it's really about his story, his life, and his voice.
Well, he's into it. He's going to be doing this for a month.
Yeah.
6 nights a week for a month.
Yes. April 15th.
That's rigorous.
It is, and it's
not just for your body, by the way. That's rigorous for your mind.
Yeah, it's an hour and 20 minutes if he doesn't stop. It's a clean 80 minutes. And we can only run the show once a day during rehearsal, because he could do it more than, and he will be doing it because he'll have 2 shows a day on Saturdays. But we want to, as we're putting the show together, we wanted to make sure that we also conserve his energy. but you know, it is a beast. It is a beast of a play.
You wanted to be sure he conserved his energy.
And then you saw that energy today. It's like, wait, was that conserving?
And like 10 minutes. I don't know, what was it,
10
15,
minutes
20
and he's
minutes?
sweating and knocking, you know, it's a beast of a play. It really is. And we've said, even in the rehearsal process, I said, listen, most actors don't do this. You know, this is like doing Hamlet by yourself. It really is, because it's not just a one-man show, because the amount of energy he has to summon to play Robin Williams, who is, as we know, like Robin Williams doesn't show up and he's like, you know, like casual. Robin Williams never casual, you know that. Yeah. So the energy he has to put out is extraordinary. And he does it every day with kindness and charm and enthusiasm. And so we're really lucky. I'm really lucky to be working with Dave.
I don't want to be obnoxious, but I actually worked with Jim Carrey too on Cable Guy, but he would, and I mentioned
that's the reference in the play, by the way. Cable Guy is the exact reference of the play.
We did Cable Guy at my studios out in LA, and Jim was so much fun to work with. But Jim would relax. He'd come out of that energy. But Robin would never do that, and he's never going to get a chance to do that.
He never gets a chance.
You're on and on and on, and that's rigorous.
Yeah. It's not only and David's a really incredible physical actor. He's like Rob, you know, a physical comedian. You saw a little bit of that even in the presentation today, even when he's doing the miming section. But he is. The energy, by the time he's done with that 80 minutes, I'm like, go sit down, take a break, have some water, take a nap, whatever you need to do, because I can't imagine putting out that much energy. So, but, you know, I've seen the audience reaction. I've seen a room like this.
What can you imagine putting out?
What can I imagine putting out? Not that much. It's like very good.
I'm sorry. I was waiting for someone to.
You had to get me.
Everybody has to put out something.
If you wouldn't have got me there, I would have think that was a missed opportunity.
So look, I love to talk about the directing of this. So conserving his energy, looking at